Hey guys, welcome back to another amazing episode of Bitches Who Brunch. I am your head bitch in charge, Miss Vonnie Lynn. And normally, as always, I have my gorgeous co host with me, Miss Marlene. However, she is not going to join me today. I am, however, going to be joined by your favorite and my favorite producer, Abel. Coming out here, Abel. Where you at? Hey, there
Hi.
you are.
Mhm.
I'm all happy Valentine's Day before pre Valentine.
Happy Valentine's Eve, everyone.
There you go. That's the one.
Yeah, Valentine's Eve is what you're looking for.
That's why I'm glad you're here for that. who's the
Oh
who's the smart one?
my God. We're going to be in trouble if it's me.
So I am really excited about today's episode. Today's episode is going to be super fun. It might not be as long as normal episodes, but it is going to be super fun. Now, our topics for today is she or he is a 10, but why are they like this? And we are going to talk a little bit about Valentine's Day. So today's just going to be like where we're calling each other out. So I put up like on Facebook and Instagram and all of our social medias because I wanted to hear from everybody on what they had to say. And people did not disappoint. There were some where people just like literally just DM me. Like they didn't even want to put it out there. Like for people to know that they're saying it, they just DM me. A couple of these,
Make sure you at them.
I'm at.
Make sure you at them. Reveal who they are.
I feel attacked on some of these because I do, maybe two, three of these, whatever. I feel a little attacked. So, whatever. Let's jump right in. Y'all know me. Let's jump right in.
Hmm.
So, Abel, what is your she? So we're gonna go into she's a 10. Let's start with she's a 10. So
Okay.
we'll go with yours and then we'll go with mine. So go ahead, hit
Okay.
us up.
You
She's
want
a
me to
10.
give you all five or just the one right now?
Let's do one by one, so that way I can deny them.
She's a 10, but she's always on a diet.
Look, first of all, first of all. Wow. Okay.
Well,
Who hurt him?
I
Jesus.
know I don't know. Someone's feeling they're feeling a certain type of way. But I'm like, also, maybe you should be dieting together.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Right? Join her. Damn it.
Yeah.
Support it. Go buy her those
I
protein
literally
shakes.
told my boyfriend today that we needed to start dieting. And then I come home to this little box of treats for Valentine's Day.
You you told them that y'all need to start dieting like the day before Valentine's Day. That's not smart.
Yeah. So we're not counting it till tomorrow, after tomorrow, because we're having steak tomorrow as well. So, but yeah, she's a 10. She's always on a diet. Can relate.
Rude. All right. Um, my first one is she's a 10, but she has chronic anxiety.
Oh, I
Oh,
feel attacked with that one too.
hey Angela, thank you so much for the love. I appreciate. I had to go like purple pink today, Valentine's Day, purple pink. Yeah, I had to do it. Um,
Sorry, I
someone,
have a good one for you.
okay, chronic anxiety. I'm like, first of all, I don't even take those pills no more. Okay, so, all right, go ahead. What's yours?
She's a 10, but she's always changing her hair color.
What?
For the
Not
audio listeners, Bonnie's literally wearing like what kind of hair is that, Bonnie,
it's like
today?
purple pink. It's like a lavender,
Lilac, like a
lilac.
lavender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'm all, but also me that I've had like every hair color under the whatever.
Yep.
That'll mean nothing. All mad. All right. She's a 10, but she doesn't know the difference between there, and there.
That's everybody. That annoys the shit out of me.
And
It,
it's not. It's you and your too. First, or your and your. That
yeah.
one. Like that is.
That annoys me. Like, I hate that. Like, there, and there. Like, please you learn how to use your apostrophe. They could be a 10. If they get that wrong, they're a 2, in my opinion.
Whenever
I
someone's like
hate that.
talking mad shit on like a status, I'll just comment the correction.
Yeah. And then they edit and delete your comment.
All right, your turn.
She's a 10, but she's always talking about her exes. Ooh.
Oh, I
That's a weird one.
mm,
For people that listen to Pop Culture After Dark, I'm a big Housewife fan, and right now one of the ladies, she literally is going through a divorce, and she has a new boyfriend, and all she talks about is her ex.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't know.
Yeah, general rule, just try not to do that, especially like in a new relationship and stuff, or if you're on a date or something. Imagine. Oh no. Oh no. I'd be like, okay, bye. All right. So she's a 10, but her armpits stink. Like, can you like, she's gorgeous, all that stuff, but she picks up her armpits and all you smell are onions?
Nah, girl.
Baby
Mm.
girl.
I work
Look,
at
I
I work
I
at Bath and Body. I'll hook her up with some spray.
I have been guilty of stinky armpits at the gym before, but I have deodorant in my bag, so it ain't nothing to just whoop, like
Yeah, but you expect to smell weird things at the gym. Like gym
yeah,
is like, the
yeah.
musty place. It's not.
Unless you're one of those people that wears like perfume and cologne to the gym and stuff, then it's like. But yeah, no. All right, your turn.
She's a 10, but she's always taking pictures of her food.
First of all, the camera has to eat, but I'm attacked, just all the way attacked on that.
Oh,
I'm all,
triggered.
I see what you're doing.
Triggered. There's another one I'm gonna get you with. Couple more. 3, 4 more. We
Well,
ain't we're not going anywhere anytime soon.
she sounds like a whole 12 to me then. Take those pictures, girl. Take
Okay,
them.
Delulu. Delulu.
All right. She's a 10, but she puts ketchup on her tamales. Do you know how many people commented this? Do you know? I've been told that if they see me putting ketchup on my tamales, we're gonna fight. First of all, I'll put the whole fucking bottle on
I
there.
like Whataburger ketchup with tamales.
That's what I have.
And not like regular Heinz or however you say it ketchup. I can't do that.
And then he has the audacity to tell me he put salsa on his.
A lot of people do that though. I feel like I just feel like ketchup is mild salsa. So what's the problem?
It's the tomato based, both
Yeah,
of them.
it's the same, period.
So if I use spicy ketchup, is that salsa?
To me, but
Period.
I don't know. I think we're right. So,
Period.
all right. She's a 10. Hold on to your wig, girl. But she's always talking about her workout routine.
Look. You know what? This is just a you know what episode. I might because I.
That's going to transition to our next topic after we finish all of these. Why are we like this?
Why are we like this? All right. She's a 10, but her stomach always hurts.
Yeah. I mean, she could still be a 10, but like, what if she has like IBS or like, girl?
We go through periods. We go through like y'all men stress us out. Life stresses us out. That affects our stomach.
And some of y'all like hold children in there, so it's like,
yeah, exactly.
if you have a cramp or two, like shit.
My stomach.
That's like telling a guy that like works out and things that they can't have like a Charlie horse. Like he's a 10, but he can't have a Charlie horse. Like, go away.
Stop. It comes with the territory.
Yeah, like
hey Mauricio, how are you doing?
She's a 10, but she's always talking about her horoscope.
I had that. She's a 10, but she's a zodiac girl. Look, you know what? We might be, but we're right. Like y'all freak out on us sometimes because we be spitting facts. Okay, don't come to me with that.
Yeah.
we miss you too, Mauricio. So all right. She's a 10, but she wears a lot of makeup.
I don't think there's a problem with that.
I don't either. It's just for funsies. Oh, although I mean, I guess it
But like a lot of makeup, like in 2024 standard or like 2016 makeup, because 2016 makeup was like hardcore everything. But like now, I think a lot of makeup is just like I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't
I
think
don't
it's
see a lot of girls wearing a lot of makeup
no, it definitely 2016 back then. That was like when you hug someone, your whole face came off on their shirt.
before
Like,
the setting spray, like the good setting sprays and stuff.
yeah. All right, let's do one more. Go ahead.
All right, let's see. Mm, she's a 10, but she's always interrupting with unsolicited advice.
I mean, okay, I've been guilty of that a couple times.
I think everybody has, but if she's always doing it, would you still consider that person a 10?
No,
Same.
no, that would get on my nerves. It dropped
Like
down a little bit.
like once or twice, okay, but then if I tell you like girl, you gotta chill out with your unnecessary comments and you keep going, that's a problem.
And then if you talk to them about it and they still do it,
Hmm.
no, no. All right. She's a 10, but she's always booking vacations with $0 in her bank account.
Me.
And we do. And
Would be like I'd be like, yeah, we're going to I don't know Europe, and we're like, girl, I don't even got a passport.
Mauricio, she drops down to a 3 at that point.
Hmm.
All right. Let's go to all right, so we've already picked on the ladies enough. Let's go to the men. All right. These are gonna be good. All right, so he's a 10. I'm gonna go first. He's a 10, but he still lives with his ex, or he's still friends with her.
0.
No.
Gotta go. Gotta
um,
go. Burn the house down. Burn the car. Gotta go. 0. Negative balance.
the audacity of a guy to go out dating and stuff and
Don't pick these, Bonnie. You know what today is. We're not getting in. We're not going here. Don't start.
oh, that's just the beginning. Just wait.
Um, let's say. So I know that we're doing he's a 10, but I do have one for you.
Okay,
He's
let's
a
go.
he's a 6, but he has no social media.
Oh, he's a 20 at that point.
Right?
That's a good
He's
one.
like he's like a suspicious 8.5 to me. Because everybody has something of social media. You have, unless you're like in the service, because I know a
Mhm.
lot of the service members can't have things, but I don't know. It's like a suspicious 8.
What about if they had social media when you met them, but then they got rid of all their social media once they got with you? Would that be still be a suspicious 6? I mean 8.
Oh,
Would it drop down to a 6?
let's drop down to about 7.5 because I have questions. Yeah.
Okay. He's a 10, but his mattress is on the floor.
So wait, it depends because are we talking about like a mattress that's just like in the like you know those pictures we've seen all the ghetto tore up, beat up, or is it a mattress because maybe he's just starting over?
I think
Maybe
either
he got
one.
yeah, but I feel like if someone is just starting over and they have their own place and the mattress on the floor, but they take if I'm not gonna get bed bugs and we're safe, like I can probably drop you down to about an 8 from a
I'm
10
okay with that. I'm okay with that. Like it
because
could
like
be
it's a fresh start.
yeah. It could
It's
be a
better than
10,
living with their
but I'd
ex.
probably still be okay with that. Yeah, hell yeah. An air mattress is way better than
Way better than living with your fucking ex. Couldn't be me.
Mauricio said, had to start over. It happens. Exactly. I
Yeah.
think we've all been there,
Hmm.
at one point. So, all right, your turn.
He's a 10, but he starts every conversation with WYD.
Uh, every conversation, I hate that. I have gone off on people that they send me those messages, like just acronym messages, but everyone WYD, like
Every conversation with WYD.
that just shows like no effort for me. That like you can't even write the words out.
It's like,
My
what are you
guy,
doing? What are you doing? Not you.
nah, not
Not you.
no, no. If it's every conversation,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. I can understand being busy at work and stuff like that, and you said like whatever.
Like a quick, just like a quick message, or like I'm driving, so like, what are you doing? I'm on my way, or something.
Yeah. So yeah, that I can understand. But oh, that would annoy me. He'd immediately be like a 2.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be below 5 for sure.
All right, he's a 10, but follows a lot of Insta thoughts. Look, let me tell you
One
what.
thing about us, we will track a snap score. We will, don't do it.
So fucking fast, so fast. Like I, that's the first thing we do is we go look at the following. Who's he following? What's he like? What's
Who
he
are we
doing?
following that we have mutual? Who are mutuals
Yeah,
first?
or just I no, I go straight and if like oh, I gotta like really, 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 really like you and see something with you to still feel a way about you if I see you are following a bazillion like girl accounts. It doesn't even have to be Insta thoughts. You just be like a shit ton of girl accounts, especially if like that includes like, Hooters girls and shit like that. Especially that shit.
It's I wouldn't mind it though if it's like very famous adult industry entertainers or like OnlyFans models. Like that doesn't bother me because I feel like at that point it's like, what are the chances of this person connecting with them?
Yeah.
I just feel like I wouldn't have a problem with that. Like adult stars or like like Jennifer Lopez or Kim Kardashian, because I'm like, you're never gonna get with those people,
No,
never.
absolutely
So
not.
like that
Yeah.
doesn't really. It's the little thotties that are here at the shop bar that you got to worry about.
It's the local bitches. That's what it is. When you
But
follow all the girls that work at the restaurants that you go to, whether it's Twin Peaks or Ojos Locos or like just whatever, you follow them. You follow like thought girls from your city, like that. Oh, they get
all
me.
the little bartenders that you think are gonna give you a
Hmm.
free drink,
Like
girl.
all of that, all that. I don't like that. And even sometimes the only fan girls get to me just because if I'm thinking of a future with this person and he's following him like all these only fan, I'll be damned if one day that's my husband's money finna go to that. No, absolutely, absolutely not. Thank you very much. So yeah,
you know,
immediate decrease in what he is. But anyway, all right, your turn.
he's a 10, but he only texts you after 11 p.m.
Oof. You know what you are at that point. You know what you
Booty
are.
call, girl.
Like you already know. Like and you know what? There's some toxic. Like when we're toxic in our toxic era, we don't give a shit. They're still a 10. They're still a
Yeah,
10.
there. Yeah, if you're like in your single toxic era, like that's not even toxic. I think if like you're in your single era, text after 11, that's just like demon time, like whatever. But
Exactly.
if you're in a relationship and you're only getting, or you say that you're exclusive and you're only getting calls and texts after 11, they're who are
No,
they texting during the day?
no. That's like the immediate. You're one. You're now
Yep,
one.
yep.
So this one, I think I don't agree with this one, but whatever. This one's like he's a 10, but he doesn't have a job. He might not be a scrub. He might just be between jobs, or maybe something happens. Like, would you
I
give
need
him a
details. Until I get the details, you drop to about a 6
like
because
he's
it
a
can go
10.
either way.
He's perfect everywhere else. Does everything for you. Thoughtful, considerate, communicates really well. It doesn't fall under all that bad social media stuff.
But no job.
Loyal, all that's everything. He hits the mark on it. He has a car. He all that
How
stuff.
does he have a car without a job?
I don't know. Maybe
I
he
got
got one when
questions.
he
You
had
know
a
me.
job.
I'm analytical. I have questions. I have follow-up questions. How long have you been without a job? Are you actively looking for a job? What are we doing? I
Because
have
you're gonna
questions.
because you're gonna be a 6 until you answer those questions or do
I can't
something
go with the
else.
flow. I'm not a go with the flow kind of person. I don't go with the flow. Don't believe in it. I need to know where the flow is going. Can't.
Mauricio said no man should go without a job for more than 3 months. I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Unless the dynamics change and he's perfectly okay with being a kept man at home, Mr. Mom, cooking, cleaning, all that stuff, and she's okay with working. But at that point, I don't want that dynamic because, baby, I've been big boss for too fucking long. I like being in my feminine. Like, I like it. Like, I want my man to tell me, babe, you can work if you want, but you don't have to. You know what I mean? Because
Hmm.
I don't want to have to be the one. Because then at that point, I wear the pants. Like, you ain't fucking me, I'm fucking you. Like, you making me a sandwich. You better not put no bass in your voice in me, or I'll take your allowance away. Like, I couldn't.
They take out the trash and no. What do you mean no?
What you mean no? Okay, I'm gonna turn off this Wi-Fi when I'm gone. Take the
Change your
cord with me to
Wi-Fi.
work.
I'm gonna change the Wi-Fi password every week, and you don't get the new password until you do all your chores.
The new password is get a job.
JOB.
Okay. Come on,
Is
no
it
more
my turn or
dreaming.
your turn?
Your turn.
Okay. Oh, I have some good ones. He's a 10, but he only showers once a week.
No, that's a zero for me. No, no,
Yeah.
especially if he does work out, or he goes to the gym and stuff like that. What do you mean you only take one shower a week?
Yeah. And then it's like not even if you don't do that, but just like your body.
Like, what if he sweats at night? You know,
And we live in South Texas, so like you sweat, get and check your mail.
I know it's humid in that. No, no.
There's been times that I've walked outside and immediately drenched in sweat, thought I was dying.
That is one experiment I will never do. Like, if someone's like, "Oh, don't shower, only shower once a week."
Like, what celebrity was it that said, was it Mila Kunis and them saying that they only showered like once a month or something?
Yeah.
And they don't brush their teeth?
Yeah. No. No.
They're disgusting.
Ladies, you got to wash those private parts. Like, just soap
At
and
the
water.
very least,
Exactly.
at the very least, the hot spots.
Just dusty, hot, sweaty booty crack for a whole week. You only washing it once? No.
The whole
No.
booty crack, girl.
So then we're only having sex on the day you take a shower.
On that day.
On
And
that day.
that shower better be at least 5 to 6 hours. And then if you're a stay-at-home person, from your previous question, there are 10, you better be showering multiple times a day.
That day, that one day. I want 6 showers in that one day.
Yeah, that's gross.
I couldn't do it. Okay. He's a 10, but chews with his mouth open.
I'm guilty of that.
But like all the time? Can you
No, not all the
imagine?
time.
No.
Not all the time, but I am guilty of it. If it's all the time, I don't know. Probably like a 3 or 4 for me.
That's like a 4 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
He's a 10, but he's way too friendly with other girls.
Oh no. See that. Woo! He's a nothing at that point. He's a nothing. Period. Like,
Yeah. And just to add to that, he's a 10, but he also only uses Snapchat to communicate.
oh no. He's like a 1 and a major red flag right there.
Big time. Like that is, I have been in that situation before, and that is disgusting.
He's married at that point.
Yeah. He has things to hide. He has a family to hide.
He's married with 4 kids, white picket fence, and yeah. And he's snapping you from work. The toilet. He's in the toilet at work, snapping you.
Yeah. Or during his one bath during the week, he's texting you in the shower.
Yeah. Horrible. Okay, he's a 10, but he likes to suck toes.
Okay. We've talked, well, not we. When I say we, it's because I'm the producer of the show. We've discussed this before on the show, I think. That's not for me. That's not for me. But I know some people that's still a 10 for them. For some people, I might be like, I make them a 20.
I, it's still a 10 for me. I got no problem with
Yeah,
it.
some people, just
Like,
not for me. But I also don't know that I would like discount that person. I would probably make them like a 8. Because I'm like, oh, that's cool. At least it's not nothing like they want to wear like a diaper while having sex, because there's those weirdos.
yeah, no, that's a 0 for me.
Yeah.
Sorry. But with the toe sucking, it depends on like what kind of toe sucking we're talking about. Because if it's like, just a normal, like little, when your legs are up in the air and they're right there next to his face, anyways. David says, I'll suck my women's sexy toes. There you go, like that. But if you're there licking it like a lollipop and you're like, spitting on them and stuff and just getting slobbing on those knobs, like, no,
Yeah, like if he's
no.
licking your toes like he's eating a Nutty Buddy ice cream, there's a problem. But if it's like just like a cute little moment, like in the passion of the moment, like when you're just like in it and you're just like, I would, if it's like every now and then, I would just feel like that's just a part of like the passion that you guys have for each other. Like you just want everything of that person. You know what I mean? So I feel like that, okay. But if they're licking them, like I just, I can't do it.
Mauricio says, I have kissed a toe here and there. I'll bet you have. Nasty. I bet you he's done more than kiss a toe. Stop lying. Don't be in the chat line. Now, if you have a he or she is a 10, put it in the chat and we will read it out and we'll see what's up with that. All right, one more from you and then we'll jump over to why are we like this?
Yeah, so I think he's a 10, but he's a SoundCloud DJ. He doesn't do anything else outside of anything. He's just like a SoundCloud rapper, DJ. He makes his beats at home, and he's just a SoundCloud person. He's a 10 though. What do you think, Bunny?
But he doesn't DJ like places?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have gigs. He's just a SoundCloud rapper.
Just he's on TikTok like yo yo yo, check out my SoundCloud.
No, he's on Snapchat.
I love that he has a hobby. So
And he's unemployed and doesn't bath. I'm putting all your 10s together. I'm combining them all.
That's a 2. If you got all those, you're a 2. I'm so sorry, sweetie.
Like you gotta pick a struggle.
Just one.
We can't do it all.
Oh, okay. I missed one. I'm gonna say one more because this is the last one I said. And actually the amount of responses I got for this one in this category was fucking insane. It was like all the girls from my past, from like 2014 to 2018, like were quick to put this one on here. He's a 10, but he's in the military.
He's still a 10 for you.
He's still a 10 for me. He's a 20. He's 100.
Yeah.
Like
Couldn't be me, but
that was the one that I got the most responses for. Was that
well, that
one.
makes sense with like your background though.
Yeah, but he's in the 10, but he's in the military. Don't get me wrong. There are some very, very, very huge red flag men in the military, so I can understand why they would say that. Anyway, we are going to get going to why are they like this? So I asked men and women to hit me up with why are they like this? Like I want to know why are men like this? Women, what are your questions? Men, what are your questions on why women are like this? So I'm going to start with the women. These are what men wanted to know. Men want to know why we are like this. So the first one is, why do women never eat? They live off of hope, dreams, and caffeine. First of all, this is so true though. This is so true. Women are like, what'd you eat?
I think some people, but even like the other day, like when I was texting you, I'm like, I have a headache, I'm grumpy as fuck, and you're like, oh my god. I'm like, yeah, it's probably because all I had today was 2 coffees.
Yeah.
But it's because I think that I think some women, in particular, I think it's because just they're so busy that it's not, I don't even know that it's like y'all don't want to eat. I think it's just sometimes that you're worried about everyone else first. And so then by the time it gets to you, Like, oh, I need to eat. Well, it's dinner time.
Yeah, I forget to eat. I just like forget. I'm doing so many other things. And then I don't get hungry. I unless I work out like earlier during the day, I don't have that trigger in me that's like, "Hey, you're hungry. You need to eat." And it's something I've been working on for a while. I mean, it got a little bit better. I at least hit my protein count and stuff like that. But hitting those calories sometimes, yeah, it's. But before I lived off of a kid's meal a day, maybe even half of it. So I get
Hmm.
it. It's whatever. Okay. So why are women like this? Why do they get mad at us just because they miss us? This is a fucking thing. This is a thing. We will pop attitude if we miss you. It just happens. I don't know why we're like that. I think we're just born like that. Because men don't do that. Men don't get an attitude if they miss their partners.
Mm,
You get an attitude if you miss Jonathan?
yeah, but I get an attitude for a lot. So I don't know. I get an attitude for no reason.
I
But
do.
if I miss them, I don't know about that.
I feel like we get a little bitchy when we miss them. Like, and even if they're like, they call us and they're like, "Hey, babe," and you're like, like you miss them. All right,
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm sorry. You just, it's a good thing because if she didn't miss you, she didn't give a shit about you. So, hey, chalk that up.
Mar-
So,
Mauricio, Mauricio said, "Why can't women just choose a place to eat when they are hungry?"
the- I when I said comment in the chat, I didn't like say attack me, but we're gonna go with this. Actually, I'm pretty good with picking stuff to eat now. Before it was like, don't fucking ask me. I don't know. I think it's because like deep down, I really do like it when a guy picks. Like I like it when they kind of like take charge and pick and stuff like that. But here's a trick, you guys. This is a trick that you can use with your women. Whenever they're like, they get in the car and they're like, where are we going to eat or whatever, ask your girl, where do you think I'm taking you? And the first place she says, take her. That's where she wants to go. Do that.
Yeah, I was just like me. If someone asked me, like, "Where do you think I'm taking you?" I'd be like, "Look, I'm hungry. I don't have time for games. Just tell me where the fuck we're going." That's
You're
just
fucked then. Guys, you're fucked. If your girl's an able, you're fucked. I don't know what to tell you.
because it's just like if I'm hungry, I'm hungry.
If
Hi,
your guy,
Priscilla.
hey Priscilla, how are you? We love you. Um, if your girl isn't able and she's like, motherfucker, I don't have time for these fucking
Yeah,
games.
we're not playing games. Like, why? Where? Like, I'm hungry. Okay, let's go eat. Where do you think I'm taking you, bitch? I don't know. I just got in the car. Let's go. Take me where you're taking me. That's it. We're done.
Poor guy. At that point, or you can do, and I suggest this to people all the time. Just have a little thing in your car with a bunch of different places in it, and then just reach in and pull one out, and that's where we're going. That's where we're going. Although you might get a girl, it's like, I really don't want to do that. Do it again. And then she's gonna make
Yeah,
you do it 6 times. You know,
that would be again. That would be me. I'm like, who put this in there? Get the shit out
guys,
of here.
y'all are just
You just have
fucked.
to guess. You just have to guess. Honestly, guess.
All right. Why are women like this? Why do they bite their men for no reason? They just bite men. Like, why do you bite your boyfriends or your men? Like, I don't know. Okay. I could just say, like, I get ansias, and I don't know how to say that in English. Ansias are like, that's all, that's all I can.
Yeah, I know. Like you get like the urge, like you just randomly get like these, like you're overstimulated and like you get this urge to just like let it out, but like biting them is the only way. You're just like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. Priscilla said, shit, I always know what to eat.
Mm-hmm.
uh, Thundercat says, or when they say you choose and then you do, and then you hear, no, I don't feel like eating that. ¿Por qué?
That's
That's what I'm
literally
saying.
me. That's literally me.
Evil as fuck. Oh my
Bad.
god! Remember when we were trying to pick where to eat, and you're like, "This place." No, I was like, "This place," and you're like, "No, I'm not feeling it." This place, no, I don't want that either. I'm like, "Motherfucker, if you don't pick it,
But I'm
then
not. But I'm not a picky eater.
I can't stand it when Abel says that shit. I'm not a picky eater. Okay, okay, okay. But yeah, that's why we bite you guys. Like just because we get like, oh, like we're either gonna bite you or squeeze you
And
or
it's not
just.
even anger. It's not even an anger. It's like a
No.
like, oh, I love you. It's like whenever you're little and they pinch your cheeks, like, oh, like the like the older people, she's like, oh, you're so cute. It's like
That's
an
exactly what
adult
it
way
is.
of like biting. Like, oh, I love you.
That's exactly what it is. If I don't bite
Yeah,
you, I don't love you.
same.
That's all I'm saying. All right. So another one. Why do women get crazy when we mention another female in a story or any other settings? As soon as she hears another female's name, that song "I Gets Crazy" starts playing, and she don't hear nothing else. This is so true. So true. Like he could be like, babe, I was at the store today and blah blah blah. And when she was checking me out, like, and I gave her my card. All we heard was she. What?
Because she was not me.
You? Like who?
And don't tell that story in front of a group of friends. Because then
No.
all the friends are going to poke and who was she?
Who?
Where was she? And then he'll be like, I don't know. Her name was like Sarah. Oh, so you remembered her name.
So Sarah. So Sarah left a mark because you remembered
I,
her name.
so Sarah's Stripes. Okay, so I'm going to call every Stripes in the city and find out where Sarah works.
Okay. And now I don't like bitches named Sarah.
Hmm.
No bitches named Sarah.
That's
Why?
how quickly things escalate.
Why are we like this? I hate it here. But we do. I think it's because like females, we're so territorial. We're so territorial. Like it just we
And
are.
there's a difference between like being territorial and being like genuinely jealous. There's like a difference. Like you can be territorial and not jealous.
I have to explain that all the time. Because if they mention something or being somewhere where there's females at or this and that, and I know they want to have the urge to say, like, well, why are you jealous? Like, I'm not going to do anything. It's not that. It's not that at all. Has nothing to do with that. Like, that's just the thing. So, yes, that's what, guys, I don't know. That's the best I can explain it. That's all the only
Mm.
explanation you're going to get. All right. So, why do women ask for help around the house, and then get mad and do it themselves if we don't move fast enough? Like, first of all, I asked you to throw the trash, and you want to wait 1.7 minutes to get up? What? Okay.
No.
I'll do it. Don't worry about it. I'll do it.
When you say throw out the trash, I mean like the second.
Like, I need you to come do it now. Like right
Like
now.
if something could wait, that's when you say like, hey, when you have a second, or hey. But if I say like, hey, do this, that means do it.
Or if I'm like, hey, can you come help me real quick? And
Yeah, in a minute.
yeah, they give you the in a minute, or hang on, I'll be there in a sec. And I look over and you're playing the game. Not only am I going to do it by myself, I'm going to go unplug your game. You made me mad.
Yeah.
What?
I get it.
That,
It's the heteros, the hetero men need help.
that's like a why are y'all like this? Not like why are we like this? Why are y'all like that? Why do y'all do that?
Yeah. Or another one that I know a lot of guys always ask, like, why do women get mad when they ask us to help clean? Then when we do it, they just like redo what we just did. Like why do men, a lot of men say that? Like, why are you gonna tell me to wash the dishes and then you say I don't do it right?
Yeah. Because sometimes they don't. Sometimes okay, I have boys, okay? So I get it. Because sometimes when I ask them to wash it, especially like, not right now because they're already old. Some of them are adults and stuff. But even my adult kids, I'm like, do you wipe your ass the way you wash this dish? Because I hope not.
And they do, and they probably do.
Boys are gross.
They are.
So yeah, that's that is what the guys wanted to know, why we women are like this. So now I'm gonna jump. Like they had some cute ones, some silly ones. Now women, when it was the ladies' turn to say why are men like this, they were not mincing words. They came with the heat, ladies. So the first one right off the bat was, why do they lie about little things? No matter what, why do men lie about little things? And I don't
Little
know.
things as in
Little things like Maybe if you ask them, like, I don't know, hey, what'd you have for lunch today? Did you, and then they're like, oh, no, I just ate there at work. Like, but then you find out later on that they actually ordered Wingstop. Why did you lie?
Yeah.
Like, why are you lying? Dumb. Or like, hey, did you eat the last Oreo? No, I didn't eat. I didn't even know we had Oreos. Why are you lying? It's only me and you. I didn't eat it. What is happening?
Uh,
Like
it's true. That does happen. I wonder why.
little stuff like that. Like, why are you lying? Did you leave the toilet seat up? No. I always put it down. You want it down, babe? So I put it down. Like, I
So
know
it's
I didn't
Casper. Casper the friendly ghost.
I didn't pee standing up today. The fuck? Little shit like that. Like I don't think guys don't realize that women, we notice shit. Like we notice patterns, all that stuff. So if you're like lying about like little shit, our girl brain is gonna be like, well, what else is he lying about? Is he lying about big? He's lying about little stuff. So that means he's got to be lying about big stuff. What big stuff am I missing? And then we turn into fucking like pain in the asses.
I
And
know where it starts from. I know where all of those lies start from. It
where?
starts from when men are kids and their mom tells them, "Did you take the chicken out to defrost?" And they say yes. And then they realize their mom's on the way home from work and they didn't get that chicken out of that damn freezer. That's when it starts.
So men just always been lying since they was little. Just little
Yeah.
about the little things. And I think they do it because they honestly think that women are going to get upset, so they'd rather just put a little white lie than to make your woman mad or whatever. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. You guys forget sometimes, and it'll come up later in conversation because you guys aren't thinking about it. That wasn't a lie that you had to concoct and be elaborate with and stuff like that. So you're not going to remember it. So a few months down the line, it's going to come up again, and then she's going to be like, "Oh, that's not what you said then." And then guess what? It's some shit. Mauricio said, "Hate you, Abel Goodwin." Mauricio's like, "Don't prove her points. Damn it." All right. The next one. Why do men say, huh, as if they didn't hear you the first time? I'm going to tell you why. I know why. I know why. Lady, why are you asking this question? You know, it's because they're thinking of the lie. They're thinking of the lie and how they're
or
going to
they're
answer
thinking,
that question.
or they're thinking that bitch that said hi to them at the store.
They're thinking of the lie. Like when you ask them something, you come at them when you're like, "Did you comment on that girl's status yesterday?" They're like, "Huh?" Bitch, you heard me. I know you heard me.
Did you just like that bitch's picture? Huh?
Mauricio said because we have selective hearing. No, the fuck you don't. I mean, you do. You have selective hearing, but not in that instance.
Yep.
You thinking of a lie.
Because if you in the same breath said, "Babe, do you want to go have sex?" and "Babe, why'd you like that bitch's picture?" I bet you they would not say, "Huh."
Mm-mm. No.
They would say, "Let's go."
If
That's all.
I'll be
They would
like,
only hear the first half.
if I'd be like, "Babe, you want me to go down on you?" There ain't gonna be no huh. There ain't gonna be no huh. Absolutely. Sebastian said, "We say huh because we thinking about stuff while you're asking us questions or our minds are somewhere else."
Their minds are with that bitch from the store.
That bitch we just asked about. That's where your mind's at.
That's where your mind is at. Telling we know where your mind's at. We already know.
Or they're thinking like, "Damn, how'd she find out?" Or "Fuck." Like, I really think that goes through their mind a lot. Fuck.
Fuck.
Here we go. Here we go. Mauricio said we act like owls and say who exactly. It's huh and who and when
Ooh.
and where. You motherfucker. And there's
And then
never a
they
why.
get mad. Then they get mad at you. Nah, you're tripping.
You're true.
No. No.
Why y'all like that, men? Okay. Um. Oh, this one's another one. Why do men always answer everything when you ask them questions when you're upset with them with "I don't know"?
I don't know.
I
That's
I
crazy.
I hate those words. He'd be like, "Why did you do that? Like, why were you liking her pictures?" I don't know. What Why did you go there? Why did you go specifically to that restaurant? I don't know. And Jalen says, I found out everything. This was my sign to ask Bash's question. Oh, War Machine. There you are. He says, oh, but when women fuck up, they just brush it off or tell you to get over it, or it's not that big of a deal. But if the guy does it, then the woman will give them every word in her fucking vocabulary. You know, I'm all. It might be like that. It be like that sometimes. I don't know.
SJ, he said, we really don't know. We just be doing stuff. And I believe it.
I believe it too. Y'all just be vibing.
I believe that one.
Men just be like, no thoughts in their brain, just doing shit.
I can't stand that.
Mauricio said to get a reaction on purpose. Oh, so you purposely wanted to make me like this. So when I come with it, don't act dumb and don't get mad. When I come with the heat.
Don't say why you like this.
No, period.
Because you made me like this.
You wanted this fire. Remember that shit.
War Machine said that's not normal.
No. But then again, I'm not normal. I'm more of an anomaly. So there you go. But I can't stand the I don't know shits. The I don't know just makes me want to. Man, we're fucking boxing. Tell me I don't know one more time. We are gonna box. Oh, Mr. Garcia, you have to tell me how to pronounce that name. Go ahead, Abel. Try.
No, I'm not gonna do that. He just said pick your battles. He's from one of our Facebook watchers.
I'm gonna pick the battle you pick your battle. Don't tell me I don't know. You picking that battle. Kimmy says, I even hate when men say sorry. I hate the word sorry when they know it's wrong.
Yeah. I hate, I'm sorry that you feel, or I'm sorry that what I said made you feel like, because bitch, you're just telling me that my feel like you're not apologizing for your actions. You're making me like basically apologize for my feelings.
I can see that.
And then are they really sorry? That's why I should probably, Kimmy, I don't want to speak for you, but like, do you hate the word sorry because you don't like, are they really sorry, or are they just sorry that you busted them, whatever it was in a lie?
Yeah, because sometimes the overabundance of I'm sorry's, they start to mean nothing. Sorry is just a go-to word. Like, I don't know what else to say but sorry. I love the honesty there. Sorry they busted. Yeah. You sorry you got caught. You sorry you have to put up with my bullshit now. You sorry you got to put up with this. So that's but I hear that. But I do like it when they say when I get told I'm sorry that my actions caused you to feel like this, because I feel like they're acknowledging my feelings at that point. So for me, that's okay. But when it's just like, and I'm sorry right off the bat, and doesn't even let me talk or express myself or anything like that, that's how you know then at that point they're just saying something to pacify you. I'm sorry can be used a lot just to pacify somebody. They don't even mean it. You know what I mean? You just got to use your judgment with that one. But the I don't know shit.
I really do feel like men just don't be knowing.
Well, and that is true, because sometimes guys just do that. Like, even if you ask a guy, like, why were you watching that porn? Like, why were you watching porn? We had a talk. It was one of our.
Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I was bored.
Were you even jacking off? No. Then why the fuck were you watching it? I don't know. There's no. Mauricio said, we just not good with emotions or feelings. We get to the point to get over it and move on. I get it. Understandable. I mean, I get it now because I'm not mad at you or anything like that. If I was mad at you, I wouldn't get it. And that would not work. And that would not be, you would have to say something else. For the plot. They say, I don't know, for the plot.
Bitch, it's about to be a plot twist, bitch, when I sock you in the eye.
When you get that, shit. When you get that 2-piece and a biscuit, shit.
Shit. I don't know me.
All right. So the next one is, why do men have to fart all the time?
Look, I have a lot of girlfriends. these hoes be doing it too, just not in front of the men. So guys, don't let these hoes trick you. I have a lot of girlfriends. Um,
I know.
these hoes, these hoes be walking around in underwear, spiraling because you don't know shit, walking around in an apartment of your friends because you don't know shit. You guys don't know shit. They're spiraling. All kinds of things are happening. Bodily fluids, functions. I've seen it and heard it all.
He's okay. He's not lying.
So it's.
But men do be farting a lot,
I
like
think
all
just
the
men are more
time.
comfortable with it.
Yeah, yeah. They do. They get comfy. They get nice and comfy, and then Bash said it's got to come out of somewhere. It's either you gonna hear me shit or you gonna smell my nasty ass fart. That's gross.
That's too much.
That's too much.
That
More,
deserves a block.
More Machine says, and when women get caught, then what? Is this bitches who brunch or shade room?
It's both
Wait,
today, War Machine.
when women get caught doing what? Farting?
Mm.
Hmm. I need more with
Women, do they get caught farting or do they get caught not knowing?
that.
Because men don't know a lot.
No, and guys fart in their sleep a lot. But I think like
Yes,
most
Kimmy.
people. She said fucking stinks and can't go back to sleep.
No. If you
Bro,
wake
what are
me
you
up,
feeding him?
if that shit wakes me up, we are boxing. You'll wake up the black eye.
Dead. And War Machine, we are not just only going after the guys. We did the girls right before this. And these were
Mhm.
things that you guys sent in. So, guys in the chat right now, put in why are women like this? So that way we can answer your question. So we can
Or
see.
you can put she's a 10, but share
Yeah.
those. Now
Yeah.
that y'all
War
are
Machine.
here,
Throw some of
share,
those in there,
share.
War Machine.
Yeah.
All right. So this last one's enchilada casserole. No wonder. No wonder he's farting, girl.
Yeah, no wonder, girl.
Did you serve
You
frijoles
did it.
with
You did it to yourself.
that?
Don't
Did
be
you
saying
give
I don't
yourself?
know.
I don't know. Okay, so this next one, if you guys have been getting a little triggered, this next one is gonna definitely trigger y'all. Why are men never satisfied with one woman? Oh, oh, the room's quiet.
Uh
Hmm.
oh no. I think in general, why people have a hard time being satisfied with other people, like in partners, is because they're looking for something to fill a hole in themselves rather than looking for a partner to not complete them, but to bring something different to the table. So I think people get into relationships with different like they, people are always like, I want to find my other whole, or they're the perfect puzzle piece that was missing. Well, I'm like, well, no, not really. Like you just are looking for things. So I always feel like men, like the question is men. I think men are just always chasing, or women are always chasing something that you're not. It's not realistic. So
Yeah. Hmm. I know I've asked this question before to some guy friends and stuff like that. Now, there are some men that will sit there and say, well, that's just in our nature. We are biologically created to like spread our seed as much as we can and stuff like that. So that kind of plays into a little bit of why we have this innate need to look at other women. Men are visual creatures. Look at other women, and stuff like that. But I guess you could maybe, but I mean, you only use that as an excuse for like so long. Hi, PM Shades. Like to me, that's like okay, maybe our ancestors and stuff. Getting back to like Neanderthal days. So maybe they can use that. But I mean, we're already evolved as a
they were
society.
they were also hunting and gathering. So if you're not hunting and gathering for me, don't be. You can't pull that shit.
So
No.
yeah, exactly. Like, don't give me that. Like, people are very capable of being with one person and being satisfied with that one person for the rest of their lives. It's a choice you make. You made that choice for that person, and then you keep making that choice for the rest of your life. You don't get days off because, oh, I've been really good. Like, I've been so good. Like, all, like, these last few, I've been great. Like, you don't get a day off from that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and people that start to understand that and then start to look at their person as like their companion, not like, you know, oh, the person that fulfills my happiness. No, you need to fulfill your own happiness and that person adds to it. You know,
It's like,
that's
yeah, it's you don't go into a relationship with a half cup expecting them to fill your cup. You're supposed to go into with the fill cup and they just bring it's like the cherry on top. They come to overflow your cup.
and you go to overflow theirs. You know, and
Mhm.
vice versa. It's that's how I see that. And but and you know what? And I'm just sometimes men are dogs. Sorry, men. I love you guys and stuff like that. And I'm not bashing on you because women, we are so much worse than y'all sometimes. But at the end of the day, there are some men that are not satisfied with just one woman. And those
Mhm.
I think are the ones where women want to know, why are y'all like this? Why are y'all like this, guys? I mean, anything from the chat? Because y'all was real talkative a little
We
while
do
ago.
have a couple of things. So Sabash said she's a 10, but she needs men validation.
Male validation. Okay. I mean, that's, yeah, yeah, I
And
get that.
we do have another one from Mauricio. Mauricio said, "Why do women always seek outside attention?"
You see, so here's the flip to the why are men never satisfied with one woman? Why do women seek outside attention? And I know that it's gonna seem like one-sided and stuff, but you have to understand men and women work different. So for women, when a woman is seeking outside attention, it's because she's not getting it from her spouse or her partner, her boyfriend at home. That's the only reason why. Because if a woman loves you and you are taking care of your woman, you are filling her cup, you are giving her what she needs, you are doing all that, you are there for her emotionally, physically, and mentally, that woman is not going to give a shit about outside validation. She is not going to need it, want it, or go looking for it. Like women, I don't know how else to say it. Like we give you back what you give us. We give it back to you tenfolds. That's how that works. Sebastian said some men don't know how to sit there and what? Oh, and be deep as their partner or whatever. Had something happen, they go and do something they'll regret, and that's some men, not all men. Okay. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I don't know. But women wanted to know that. Why men like this? What about you, Abel? Do you have a why are men like this?
Um, I think we covered the big ones. I think the biggest one is why do men? Why don't they know shit? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
The IDK? I don't know. I got one. Why do men never let us drive their cars? Why can't I drive your car,
Okay,
man?
and why do men always have a problem when our cars are festive?
Okay,
And we
exactly.
explain what that means, Bonnie.
So, you know how, like, when you have your car, right? And there's all those little emojis that pop up. They're so cute. Some of them
It's
are
like a little
different
oil
colors.
tank, a little
That's,
tire.
see, that's not an oil tank. To me, that's like a genie lamp. It's like
Yeah,
telling me
there
to
you
make a
go.
wish. It's telling me to make a wish. I get to have 3 wishes. And all I see is my car's trying to light up my life because it knows I need that good feeling right then. So, yeah, that's what, why do men get mad at that?
Yeah, and then like, why do men always they're like, you're going to the pothole. Why are you going to the pothole? Why are men backseat drivers?
Why are they like that? Why are they
I
scared
hate
for
that.
their life when they get in the car with me?
Like you said, they don't you drive their car, or when you drive, then they're backseat drivers. Talk
Let
about
me drive.
you had to go through that. You had to hit that pothole. Oh, you didn't see the curve.
Let me drive. Let me live my best life. You're okay, but did you die? But did you die or did you make it there in one piece? You're fine.
Exactly. Like sometimes a tree comes out of nowhere.
And that's not my fault because I didn't put it there.
No, not my fault.
I didn't. And I also, it's not my fault that those lights up there, sometimes they don't know what they're doing and they're just lighting all different colors and they change so fast. I don't know.
Like, you know what is another one is why are with the cars, like why are men always like a lot of men I know, they don't let their gas tanks go below half tank. Like, why are men so analytical about that? Like, I will go, I literally passed by a gas station and I had 6 miles to empty. I still passed it and went home. And then I was like, I'll put gas in the morning.
I know my car,
But
but like,
but
isn't that like,
men are like, no, like half tank, they're filling it up. Why? I
is
need
that like a
answers.
phone battery? You know how they say you're not supposed to let your phone battery go, but like die completely.
Yeah, okay. I am like that with my phone. I cannot let it die.
I don't know. I will have my car at 1 mile, 1 mile to empty.
Yeah,
Bebe.
like I know my car. Like when it says empty, I'm like, we still got a little bit left.
Now that
I
I think
believe
about
in you.
it, now that I think about it, maybe this is why they don't let us drive their cars. Anyway, maybe that's the reason. PM Shade, men's nature. We were created to reproduce. A male lion mates with the female lion and leaves her to raise her cubs on her own while the male ventures off and finds another female to mate with. That is kind of exactly the point I was touching on earlier. Understandable in the animal kingdom, although I will say it's been generations upon generations of where we've already evolved from. So, yeah. If you're telling me you're trying to join the animal kingdom, we can arrange that because um yeah, you can be resurrected and into a lion in your next life because you're about to end this one. That's all I'm saying.
War machine.
Can't put your trust in fumes. And I do. And I do. The universe has me. Gas is expensive, so letting it go below half a tank is a lot of money to fuel it back up. Yeah, but then it'll get back up to half a tank. Then it's at half a tank again.
So I fill up my gas tank once a week, and I go from like full tank to literally like 2 miles to empty.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if I went to a half tank, I would have to put gas twice a week. So girl math, twice a week, once a week wins.
I'm getting my money's worth. That's what I feel like when I run it down to a mile. Like I got my money, my all my money's worth on that one. Girl brain, girl math.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us for these. She's a 10, he's a 10. Why are we like this? We're just going to touch a little bit on some Valentine's Day stuff. I did ask, what does everybody want for Valentine's Day? And of course, you guys came with the fucking ridiculousness on a lot of those answers. A lot of them were like, we want you. I want to take you out on a date. I want to do this. I want to do like, I want you to marry me. It's all fun and jokes. It's all fun and jokes till, you know, I'm not the one. I'm not the one, y'all. I'm not the one. I'm a lot. I'm gonna drive you crazy. Everyone's gonna be crazy. But some other ones that say so. The top five that I got for men, what they wanted for Valentine's Day for men, a pair of shoes, to go to the movies, and I want my woman to buy me popcorn, candy, and a Slurpee at the movie.
Girl, she got
You asked me for a lot.
money. She's got money.
A trip to the barber, uh, a pedicure, but only if she's gonna get one with me, which I thought was cute. Like, you know what I mean? Going to get it, it's cute. And then the last one is anything for my Xbox and PS5. So those were the top five that men wanted. Sebastian said, gonna have steak in bed while watching The Bachelor for tomorrow. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. All right. What about you guys? What do you guys want for Valentine's? Put it in the chat real quick while I go over to the women. Now, I know you men are going to talk a lot of shit because I don't think the men asked for anything too
They were like kind of
extravagant.
obvious. Like they were kind of like, yeah, like shoes or,
Yeah, and but shoes can get very expensive for men. Two, three hundred
yeah.
dollars a pair of shoes, like a good pair of shoes. It's not like, oh, you gonna be okay with your lady going to Walmart and getting you a pair of like, come on. Okay, so women, jewelry, and it better not be from Shein. From Shein, literally put that. Better not be from Shein. So expensive jewelry, two, expensive purse, and it better not be from Ross. Ah, these women, they're like, it better not be. It better not be. It better not be from Ross. Three, I want it all. Dinner, movie, date, candies, roses. I feel like that's like the traditional Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Four, a Range Rover.
That bitch is delusional.
No,
What
no, no.
hoe wrote that?
Bitches. These bitches were delusional because it was like 8 women that sent that one in. A Range Rover. Specifically, a Range Rover. That's
Those
what we
bitches
doing,
are
ladies? That's
they're
what we ask
delulu.
people? A Range Rover? I mean, I, I guess. And then we had the real ones. Sex. I just want sex. I just want sex. Sex for Valentine's Day. You know, I don't know. What do you want for Valentine's Day, Abel?
So we decided because we're going on vacation next month for my birthday that we
Mhm.
weren't doing gifts. But like it's hard because we're in a relationship, we live together. So anytime one of us wants something, we just end up getting it for each other.
Yeah.
Like I had mentioned that I wanted that Say Noir Beyonce perfume, and I never thought that I would get it just because I'm like I've never spent money on a fragrance like that, and he got it for me, and I don't know, I didn't really want anything. I just kind of want, like, tomorrow we're just having steaks here at the house, and we're not like, I don't know, because I feel like if you wait till one day to show your love, I just feel like there's bigger issues. So I just, anytime that you can, and it doesn't always have to be gifts, like it can just be spending time together, or we're really big on like video games. So like if he's playing a video game and I'm reading, just spending time together is
Hmm.
important.
I love that. I don't get me wrong. I love Valentine's Day just because it's pink and glittery and pretty. And this is like, I like, and this could sound super weird, but I like my Galentine's Day stuff better than my actual, like, better than actual you know what I mean? Because I just feel like it's a girl, like, I want to spend it with my girls, like having brunch and, exchanging gifts with my girlfriends and stuff like that. I feel like I don't I don't want like a dozen roses on Valentine's Day whenever it's super hiked up on the price and ridiculous, because the next day, guess what? They're going to be $10 for that dozen again. It's not going to be $50
Mhm.
for a dozen anymore. I'd rather get flowers on a Tuesday on his way home from work because he thought of me, because he wanted to make me smile, and stuff like, just this day is just so commercialized that I don't need all of like the dinner and the chocolate. So first of all, I don't really eat carbs anymore. So if you bring me chocolates, I'm just gonna assume you're trying to sabotage my training, and I'm gonna be a little mad. So don't bring me
That's
candy.
why that's why I was literally like, I didn't mind getting on the podcast with you, obviously, but I was so sad because I was like, I get to chill in the background. I was gonna read my Kindle book while I was producing, and I had a cupcake to eat. So I was like, oh, I have to wait until after now.
You're just smelling all that sugar. um, but like if but people did ask me like, what do I want for Valentine's Day, and if I had to say anything like what I wanted for Valentine's Day, I want a tattoo. I'm not a get me. Let me see. It would have been nice to take you out on a date. Your companionship sounds like a great Valentine's Day gift. Well, thank you, War Machine. I really appreciate that so much. Thundercat said movies and junk food together at home is perfect Valentine's Day. Yes,
Yep.
yes.
I
Movie,
love
like a
It's my
movie at
favorite.
home. And just food. That's it. Just curl up and watch a movie. I don't want to be out fighting for a table at a restaurant or
That's the
anything like that.
ghetto. We're not
That's
doing
the
that.
ghetto. I would like a tattoo though, or some Botox. The tattoo and Botox. That's
I would like another Stanley.
hint,
There's a
hint.
drop. There's a drop on the February 15th at 11 a.m.
So real quick, guys, were there any comments about what they want for Valentine's Day or anything like that?
No,
Anywhere?
just those things, like
Okay.
just Thundercat, and that's it.
So just to let you guys know really quick before we head out, so today is actually two different other like little celebration days or whatever. So today is Fat Tuesday for you guys that love Mardi Gras. Happy Mardi Gras to everyone, all that stuff. I like brought out my beads from New Orleans when I was there. Super fun. Um, but also today is Side Chick Day and it's Galentine's Day. This is technical Galentine's Day today, but it's
Bitch, hold
also
on. You're not gonna just pass that up. No, that shit, you can't pull that shit with me. Did you just say casually today's side chick day?
yeah, it's Side Chick Day. So
No.
the day before Valentine's Day, the day after Valentine's Day, those are Side Chick Valentine's Days. So if ladies, if your man takes you out the day before Valentine's or the day after Valentine's, you are not the main. You are not the main. I don't care if he's like, I have to work on Valentine's Day. It's my mom's birthday. Like, you're not the main. Sorry, I hate to say. And if he waits till the weekend after Valentine's Day to take you out, you're very low on the roster. You're on there, girl. You're still on there, but you're low, very low. So that's today. And there's like a trend of like married couples or just couples that like going to restaurants the day before Valentine's Day and the day after Valentine's just to see the couples that are there because sometimes they'll exchange gifts, like and
But
stuff like.
how would you feel though, like knowing it's like side chick day, and then your husband or your boyfriend brings it to you as in, hey babe, let's go out to eat tonight so we can go see who's out there.
I'm like, no, I don't give a fuck who's out
No,
there.
but he's just bringing it as in like let's just go and look to see who's out eating on this night, but let's celebrate ours in the same. Like let's just go watch.
But we still celebrating it tomorrow, right? Because if you tell me we
No,
ain't celebrating it,
no.
no, I ain't the side chick. I ain't this. That is a sneaky way. That is like the guy. Look, you
And
see
then when
what
you
you
ask
doing.
about it, guess what they're gonna say? I don't know.
I don't know. Why you do that? I don't know. Mauricio says, fucking true. See, I speak facts. Thundercat says, does anybody got a Valentine's Day booty call in their phone right now?
Mm,
Mm-mm. No,
no, mine's
actually.
mine's literally right over here. So no.
No. I'm all, who's gonna admit to it? I want to see someone say me in the chat. Mauricio, say me. I know you got one in there somewhere. See? He said yes. Well,
Um,
hey, you should be texting them right now, Mauricio. Hello,
Side chick day.
side chick day. Get him because they ain't the main.
But what would you do
Anyway,
if you? What if you do like I went to lunch today? Like, but like I didn't think about that. What would you do if you were somewhere and you saw like your best friend's guy with like a girl there on side
oh,
chick day?
I'm taking video. I'm taking pictures. I'm calling her. I'm going live. Like I'm going live at that point. TikTok live, Facebook live, like Instagram live, all three at once. Like, nah. Jalen said, I'm checking that phone ASAP. Mauricio said, already booked. Like, I no, if I sorry, that's my best friend. You gonna do that to my best friend? I'm that best friend. You gotta
And
be
then
scared.
and then he's like, no, this is just my coworker.
Well, let's see what TikTok has to say about that. Let's see what Instagram has to say about that. Let's see what Facebook has to say about that. Let's see what my best fucking friend has to say about that. I'm FaceTiming her and I'm taking the phone over. Actually, I'm grabbing your phone, FaceTiming her from your phone because my phone is busy on live, and I'm taking her the phone. I'm taking him the phone. Like, here, someone wants to talk to you. And I'm gonna elbow that bitch on the way back to my table. I ain't that. I'm not that. I'm the friend you should be scared of. Be real scared of me. Just so y'all know. Well, anyway, guys, thank you for joining us on this episode of Bitches Who Brunch. And thank you so much to my producer for coming in front of the camera and joining me for this one. I hope you guys have an amazing Valentine's. Check us out on all of our social medias. Add, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will see you back here for another show next week. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.